Well, welcome from around the world to NXT. Tonight promises to be explosive as we kick things off with an NXT Women's Championship semifinal match. Tom Phillips here along with Brad Maddox.
Woo!
And Brad, this is going to be a good one.
This is as good as it gets. Things are heating up. The NXT Women's Championship will be here. And one of these two women are going to be in it.
From Melbourne, Australia, Emma.
The bubbly one, Emma, back on NXT, and just as you said, in 2 weeks, the winner of this matchup will go on to face Paige, who won an absolute thriller last week against Alicia Fox.
Emma's still dancing in this tournament. She may have met her match tonight, though. The First Lady,
The First Lady of NXT.
of NXT. Clearly, it's her destiny to become the first NXT Women's Champion. Would you not agree?
You never know whose destiny it's going to be. I mean, Emma's been on a tremendous hot streak as of
She's been on
late.
a tear.
Coming into this one with a big win over Oksana in the first round, and Summer Rae defeating Sasha Banks in the first round, thus prompting this semi-final matchup.
It's going to be very exciting. I want to see if Emma can keep this momentum going forward against one of the most dominant women we've ever had in NXT, Summer Rae.
You can hear this Orlando, Florida crowd very much behind Emma here in the early going, and you know, we've said it time and time again. Summer Rae came into this really upset with what Executive Vice President Stephanie McMahon did in even creating this tournament. She said, just give me the title.
Well, she should have been handed the title, but you know what? That's not how it's going to be. And of course, Emma seems oblivious that she's still in this tournament.
Summer Rae looking for the early cover, hook to the leg, and Emma is out. And Emma, despite, here's a mere cover there, just a 1 count. And Emma, despite what you may think of the bubbles and some of her antics, some people in the NXT universe have even called her a klutz, but when she's in the ring, she knows exactly what she's doing.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a klutz as long as you're focused when you're in the ring.
Those long legs of Summer Rae looking for the cover here, and again, kicking out is Emma. These are a pair of fantastic dancers, Maddox, wouldn't you say so?
Well, Summer Rae, I would say, was the more experienced dancer as well as the more experienced competitor.
Ooh, nice suplex there. Summer Rae looking for the cover, hook to the leg again, and Emma powers out.
Summer's a more classical dancer, of course. Emma's a more of a weird dancer. Weird. Of course, Summer Rae has the biological advantage with those long legs, which if you know anything about stuff in the ring, Tom, which you do not, when you're pinning your opponent, you use your legs as leverage. Her pins are nearly unbreakable.
Great size and strength right here, and Emma trying to enact the Emma-lution that crowd was chanting earlier. Here's the cover, 2 count, and Summer Rae powers out. What strength.
It's those legs, and it's going to take a little bit more than that from Emma if she's going to come out on top tonight.
And Emma just trying to get that left arm out of this hold right now. And Summer Rae in complete control. She could get a submission out of this.
Well, I don't know if she's pulled the left arm out of the socket yet.
Pretty darn close.
She's surely done some damage. I don't think Emma's going to be dancing a whole lot by the time this thing's over.
Still to come later tonight, 6-man tag team action. The Wyatt family going up against William Regal, Corey Graves, and Adrian Neville. Looking for the roll-up. Here's Emma, just a 2 count. Summer Rae with a nice drop kick to the sternum.
Summer Rae just staying in control.
Hook to the leg, looking for that semifinal win and cannot get through. This tournament started with 8 divas, single elimination, and these 2 divas are 1 win away from the finals.
8 of the top divas, not just in NXT, in all of WWE. This tournament has been as big as you can possibly imagine it to be.
And Alicia Fox, who lost in a semifinal matchup to Paige, she had herself been a former WWE Divas champion.
Absolutely. And I'm excited. One of those 3 women are going to be your first ever NXT Women's Champion.
Into the corner, face off the turnbuckle. Emma looking to turn the tide. Looking for the cover here. She might have, no, Summer Rae kicks out. Summer Rae drop toe hold to the second turnbuckle.
Sometimes I don't know if it's just blind luck from Emma.
Cross body into the corner.
She's got it.
Emma,
She's
looking for
got
the
it.
cover. She might have it.
Oh.
No, Summer Rae barely escapes.
Summer Rae's got to regroup here. The first lady of NXT needs her first NXT championship.
Big kick there coming from Summer Rae. Looking to turn things over to her side.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Emma, look, she might have
No.
the cover. Oh, whoa, no, wait. Summer Rae
There it
flips it
goes.
over. Whoa, seesaw battle here. Emma did
she
it.
got her.
Emma did it.
What?
Here is your winner
What?
and advancing to the finals of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament, Emma.
No way!
Can you believe that?
What an upset! The first lady of NXT has just been impeached.
Wow. That was back and forth. They're trading 2 count for 2 count for 2 count, and somehow Emma, oh no, there's Summer Rae.
There we go, a little payback time.
That rage and frustration now pouring out of Summer Rae. She believed this title was in the bag. Hey, there's Paige.
Hang on.
Paige, Summer Rae's old adversary, coming into the aid of Emma after that vicious assault after the match, and Summer Rae nearly in tears there.
Tom, I'd like to call what's in the ring right now Matt Irony. These two women are going to be facing each other very shortly for the NXT Women's Championship. I don't know how smart a move that was for Paige to break that one up. Summer Rae might have gotten a little more damage in there.
The future of these two divas has just crystallized. In 2 weeks, they will meet each other in the finals. Only one can become the first NXT Women's Champ.
Tonight, William Regal, Corey Graves, and Adrian Neville take on Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan. These two groups finally collide in a 6-man tag team main event tonight on NXT. And coming up next, the sensational Canadian Sami Zayn takes on the deranged Leo Kruger. Can the South African Nightmare Kruger take out an opportunistic Zayn? That match is next on NXT.
I've got that feeling deep inside. These voices in my mind tell me it's getting time. It is a thrill I can't describe. One of a kind!
Oh my God, Dusty, your ring has a WWE logo on it, and it's just so shiny in person.
Bailey, let me tell
I
you
just-
something. I'm really proud of you. Okay, you've come a long way. You got so much energy going for you. You know what I mean? I know Alicia Fox didn't work out. A loss, but you got to take it and move on. You know. But I got a question for you, man. What on God's green earth made you want to hug her after she just beat you?
Mr. American Dream,
Just call me Dusty. Okay?
okay, Mr. Dusty,
God.
Mr. Dusty, sir.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited that I'm in the NXT and I'm in WWE, and
It's going to
I
be
just-
good.
Alicia
Everything's
Fox
gonna
was
be
there.
fine.
and I-
Everything's going to be fine.
okay,
Okay.
I just,
What? Who is it? What is it? You okay?
just.
Nate, what's up? How are you? Oh my God, God bless you. So good to see you. Charlotte, how are you, man? Hey, what an opportunity. We're just, just before Bailey walked in, we're talking about your up and coming debut. Very proud of you.
so excited.
It's going to be good.
Thank you.
And you brought the champ with you?
I know.
It's
Had
going
to
to be
have my
cool.
dad
But
there.
I'm right in the process of finding an opponent, so it's going to be cool. It's going to be good.
Dusty,
What?
I'll be her opponent.
You what?
I'll wrestle her next week.
Yeah, you got a
Ric
challenge.
Flair style.
Sounds good to me.
You got a challenge. Bailey, Charlotte, next week. You ready for this?
Good luck, Bailey.
You're not going to hug her, are you?
No.
Okay, okay. Should be a good
See you
one.
next week.
Good. I'm gonna see you afterwards. Okay, we finish up here. I'll be down. Okay,
Okay, man.
Thank you. I got it. I got it. I got
Hey,
it.
Mr. Nature Boy, do you think that you could just give us just one time? I'll never ask you again. Just please,
No
just
excitement. What were you gonna?
Just-
What were you
know,
gonna ask
because,
him?
because
Okay.
the
All right.
I won't embarrass
Get ready for next week. I'll see you later. Have a good one. All right. I love it. Sorry.
Dad.
Oh.
Styling and profiling with the NXT Divas. Charlotte makes her debut next week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 191 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Welcome back here to NXT, and tremendous news coming within the Divas division. Not only did Emma advance to the finals in the NXT Women's Title Tournament against Paige, but also Charlotte, the daughter of the Nature Boy Ric Flair, gonna make her debut next week.
Man, can this night get any better?
It's about to, with the sensational Canadian Sami Zayn about to go one-on-one.
And his opponent from Johannesburg, South Africa, weighing 220 pounds, Leo Kruger.
He's creepy, the South African nightmare. Sami Zayn just keeps sticking his head in business that ain't his own. And he might be paying for that tonight.
Well, it looks like he may have bit off a little bit more than he could chew last week, coming into the aid of Bo Dallas, as Bo Dallas got the win over Antonio Cesaro in their NXT Championship matchup. It was after that battle that we saw Leo Kruger come down and obliterate Bo Dallas, get attacked by Antonio Cesaro, and then Sami Zayn came in for the save. But I mean, this was a pressure cooker if you've ever seen one.
Well, actually, Leo Kruger may have cost Antonio Cesaro the title, but why let facts get in the way of a good story, huh?
What do you mean he cost him the title? He just bumped into it.
Bumped. Tom?
Sami Zayn here, one-on-one. Leo Kruger recently made another return to South Africa, and every time he makes a trip back and then returns to the United States, he is just a little bit different. Here's the cover. Look at the roll-up was Sami Zayn. Just a little bit more intensity, just a little bit more tenacity coming from Leo Kruger as of late, and Sami Zayn gonna have his hands full.
Of course, the NXT universe a little confused. They keep chanting Olay. Sami Zayn from Canada.
Well, he speaks Arabic and French, you know, he probably speaks a little Spanish too.
Olay is not French.
I know, that's why I said Spanish. Well, coming up later tonight, our main event, William Regal will team up with Corey Graves, Adrian Neville to go up against the Wyatt family. Sami Zayn getting a little separation here from Kruger.
You know, as much trouble as Sami Zayn gets himself into, so far he's been able to handle business.
Both these men very high on the list of what NXT trainers and officials are looking at in terms of men that could go to the next level, to the WWE main roster.
Absolutely, and they've got to be two of the #1 contenders. Not just for Bo's NXT Championship, but at the WWE level as well.
Must-win situation here. Sami Zayn in a little bit of trouble here against the Hunter from Joburg. Off the ropes. Ooh, big shoulder coming there from Kruger.
I'm a little bit disrespectful. It's not Joburg. It's Johannesburg.
That's the nickname.
Well,
Off the ropes, and there's Sami Zayn looking to get back into this one. Zayn picking up the intensity.
Leo Kruger clearly has got to slow this one down.
Zayn starting to pick up the pace, head into the top turnbuckle there for Kruger.
This is Sami Zayn's style. This is his pace.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh.
That'll slow it down.
Kruger off the ropes. Whoa!
Or not.
Big kick to the face there from Zayn, and
There we
Kruger's
go.
going to take a moment to regroup.
Here we go. No problem. No problem. Take 5. You slow it down. You catch your breath. You regroup.
Zayn,
You
looking
watch
to
out.
set something. Oh!
Oh!
Wow! What a collision!
Caught him.
Can Kruger keep up with this sensational superstar? Find out as NXT rolls on. Welcome back,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, to NXT. You are looking into an absolutely brutal matchup here. Ever since the break, Leo Kruger, the hunter from South Africa, has just been dismantling Sami Zayn.
Yeah, before the break, we saw some great scouting done, of course, by NXT's greatest hunter. Oh! Leo Kruger knows that Sami Zayn has an affinity for jumping out of the ring, and he took full advantage. And he's got
Looking
it.
for the cover, Kruger, just a 1 count there on Zayn. Zayn very well documented what he's done in his amateur and independent background, bringing that here to WWE. Ooh! Nice suplex there from Kruger.
Beautiful snap.
Looking for
suplex.
another cover, and Zayn kicks out.
Sami Zayn has wrestled all over the world, and he takes plenty of chances, but a big one in this matchup has turned this completely around. I don't think he's going to be the same.
Big shot right there to the elbow from Kruger. And Brad, what did you make of that title matchup last week where Kruger and Zayn got involved in the aftermath?
Well, Leo Kruger clearly ringside just to do some scouting. I don't know what brought Sami Zayn to the ring. I don't know why he felt he needed to get involved. But he's getting his comeuppance right now.
I mean, it was a 2-on-1 assault. Antonio Cesaro and Leo Kruger were pounding Bo Dallas into the mat.
Of course they were. They were angry. Doesn't make it his business. Sami Zayn needs to learn to mind his own business. It's going to get him in trouble. Like right now, usually when someone's knee is on the back of your head.
Zayn, the high-tempo superstar, has been grounded for the time being. And this is exactly the kind of pace that we've
Look
seen
at
from Kruger.
Look at him, he's out of it. Completely out of it is Sami Zayn.
Kruger really taking his time here, extremely precise and calculating.
Well, Tom, as you know, I'm a professional. I do my scouting. There has never been an NXT champion by the name of Leo.
Zayn, oh, spine buster into the mat. Looking
Might
for the
be
cover.
one soon.
Kruger can't put him away.
Wow, reminiscent of Arn Anderson's spine buster.
May have shattered the spine of Sami Zayn, somehow kicking out of that. What resolve.
I don't know everything, Tom, but I do know that Sami Zayn will not be walking after this match. Maybe not for the rest of the week. Maybe not for a few months.
Kruger looking to put an end to this matchup. High risk. Oh, cannot connect with the elbow.
A little. Oh. Sami Zayn doesn't need his legs to roll out of the way. Uncharacteristic there from Leo Kruger, taking a big chance.
The official beginning his count here now at 4. If he gets to 10, both men or one could be counted out.
Zayn is trying to get to his feet. He's using his arms, he's using the ropes, he made it!
Ooh.
No way!
Fantastic one-on-one
No
matchup.
way.
Zayn starting him out some offense. Ooh, nice drop kick. Looking for the quick cover. Hook to the leg. Can he do it? No.
Oh.
Kruger kicks out. Whew. What is it going to take for either of these superstars to put each other away?
I don't know.
They've thrown everything but the kitchen sink
I'll
at
give
each
Sami
other.
Zayn credit, he's resilient, isn't he? I can't believe he's walking.
In the corner, Kruger got caught there by the elbow.
Oh, here
Looking to
comes
go up
another
top.
chance.
Whoa,
He got
big
him.
crossbody.
He got him. He
Hooked
got him.
away yet again. No, Kruger somehow slips away.
What a match.
We thought the match was
How?
over with a spine buster, and then that giant crossbody almost put away Kruger. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Leo Kruger is in trouble. Oh, what a knee.
Did you hear that one back in South
He
Africa?
knocked him out.
Shoulder first
Oh.
into the steel ring post. Now Kruger, looking to capitalize off of that collision with the steel ring post on Zayn. Can Zayn reach the bottom rope? Can he break this hold? Woo, Kruger has it locked in
Come
deep.
on.
That shoulder twisting and bending.
He's going to hyperextend. He's going to break his arm.
Sami Zayn
He's
trying to use the yes, he
reach the
finally gets
ropes.
his foot to the bottom
He
rope.
got the ropes.
He was trying to use any body part he possibly could get
Unbelievable.
there. Oh my goodness.
Wow. That left arm is now useless. Leo Kruger has got to be a little frustrated. So you ought to put it back. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kruger,
Oh.
nice counter there.
What?
Looking for, oh, look at that. Zayn
What?
with the cutter.
What?
Kruger, no. Kruger got the shoulder up.
This match might never end. You got anywhere to be tonight?
Not exactly.
I don't either.
Would you rather be anywhere else?
I would not. Someone's going to have to call this thing.
Listen to the NXT Universe get behind Zayn.
Would you say this is double overtime or triple?
This is quadruple overtime.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, yes. That'd be outrageous. Sami Zayn.
Here the risk taker. Taking another risk. Oh, he got him. Oh.
Sami Zayn
What is this?
may pay the consequences right here.
Superplex? Come on.
Kruger.
Yes!
Oh! Giant superplex.
Wow.
Both men are out.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Kruger can't even make the cover.
All
I
he's
think
got to
that
do is he's got to roll over. Leo's just got to pin him.
I think that one caused as much damage to Kruger as it did Zayn.
Well, Leo Kruger's on his feet, so clearly he caused a little more damage than he received. I don't know what he's waiting on. I think I'd strike while the iron's hot.
Just waiting for his prey to be in the perfect position. And again,
Uh-oh.
that arm
Back to the
breaker.
left arm. Uh-oh.
And again,
Oh, yeah.
locking in the
Oh, he's got him.
GC3,
He's
and
got
now
him. He
Zayn's
got
gonna
him.
tap.
Woo!
Here is your winner, Leo Kruger.
Finally.
Leo Kruger just added another trophy to his mantle. Sami Zayn, who's had a tremendous start to his NXT career here, defeating 2 champions in his first night.
Leo-
Getting knocked off there by Leo Kruger.
He scouted, he hunted, he captured. Leo Kruger. Wow. Sami Zayn looking good right here.
Looking to finally
Oh.
put away Kruger. This one looked like it might do it for any
I
matchup.
thought he had him.
Oh.
I thought he had him.
Kruger somehow finding the will, the strength to get out of it. Ooh, and then that arm
That was
breaker
it.
right there.
That was the last of it.
Going back to his submission maneuver from earlier, and Sami Zayn just didn't have enough left in him here.
I tell you, I thought Sami Zayn was done 15 minutes ago, so I give him credit, but the ultimate hunter caught his prey.
An amazing match, amazing effort from Sami Zayn, but Leo Kruger, a relentless assault.
Guys, I'm just going to get right to it here. Will the war with the Wyatt family end tonight?
Renee, tonight is just a taste of what we have in store for the Wyatt family. You see Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, we're ready. We are more than ready. And next week, you're going to see Corey Graves and Adrian Neville crowned new NXT Tag Team Champions.
I've heard a lot of talking. Talk. It seems like that's all Bray Wyatt wants to do is talk. Well, tonight, I'm going to let these do the talking instead.
This has got nothing to do with anything, but, oh, aren't you lovely?
Thank you.
Oh, dear me. When I was born, Renee, the doctor, he slapped my behind. And do you know what I did to him?
No.
I broke his fingers and then I headbutted him. Now, as my Geordie friend over there quite eloquently put, I'm going to climb my mountain and drink some sort of water, and I smell like coconut because I'm boaty. That's about right, isn't it, Cock? Aye. And as Corey Graves here has tattooed on his fists, the best thing that the Wyatt family can do tonight is take the bloody good hiding that you got coming to you and stay down.
Still to come, William Regal, Corey Graves, and Adrian Neville take on the entire Wyatt family. The war between these two groups boils to a head when they collide in a six-man tag team main event. It's coming up tonight on NXT.
This is a 2-on-1 handicap match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cardiff, Wales, weighing 295 pounds, Mason Ryan.
I'll tell you what, Tom. I feel like I should have paid to see that last match. Of course, I don't pay for anything. I'm a celebrity. But now we've got Mason Ryan.
We've already seen 2 main event caliber matches so far tonight. Now Mason Ryan in a matchup, well, frankly, he's outnumbered.
And his opponents, at a combined weight of 476 pounds, Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy.
Enzo, Big Cass, Bada Boom, realest guys in the room. Now Mason, last week what you did to the Hudson River Crossing was pure manure. You hit me right in the chin with a cheap shot. That's soft. You're like a kid in dodgeball who gets pegged and stays in the game. I don't like you, and neither does Big Cass. And now you got a problem. 1 + 1, meathead, equals 3.14. Time to eat your pie.
I like Enzo Amore, Colin Cassidy. They run their mouths, they talk a big game, and they back it up. Of course, now they've got another shot at Mason Ryan, the guy with the Brad Maddox body, as they say. But Mason Ryan is outnumbered here. I don't care what you say. 2-on-1 is a major, major disadvantage.
Yeah, this is a 2-on-1 handicap match. No tags necessary to be made between Amore and Cassidy. All 3 superstars will be in the ring at the same time.
Well, Enzo and Colin Cassidy a little upset at the cheap shots by Mason Ryan. They're about to get their revenge. Uh-oh.
And the Colossus of Cardiff going to work early here.
Oh, there we
swinging
go.
out at anything he can find.
Oh! There's the numbers game.
There's Big Cass, the 7-footer. Queen's finest and now
There we
Jersey's
go, there
finest.
we go.
Teaming up here in this 2-on-1 matchup.
Mason Ryan, of course, a fool, accepting this challenge. Oh.
I mean, he beat the 2 of them last week. I had a word with him backstage earlier today, and he said exactly that. He's like, I beat them already. I know I can do this over again. Yeah, the numbers aren't in my favor, but
Well,
you know what? I got a match.
You know what? He beat them individually. Now he's got them both at the same time.
Seems to be handling it quite well so far.
he is.
Oh! Huge big boot to the face.
In the face!
Amore with the cover.
Did he get him? Did he get him?
That was just a 2 count. Somehow Mason Ryan got out of there. Amore trying to do anything possible there to put down the nearly 300-pound Mason Ryan. Was using the tights even to get the pinfall, but couldn't get it.
This is called Plan B. You just keep beating the other guy up. And the 2-on-1 advantage. Uh-oh.
Ryan looked to come back. Oh, chopping down the big man. Cassidy with the cover. This one does it.
He got him. He
Wow.
got him that time.
Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy.
told you 2-on-1.
That was unbelievable. Just out of nowhere comes Enzo Amore, takes out the leg of Mason Ryan.
Backing it up. Backing it up, Enzo.
The two realest guys in the room just knocked off the biggest guy in the room.
And that was, look at those eyes.
Let's take another look at the end of this matchup. Looked like Mason Ryan was going to come away, with a big slam there on Cassidy, but instead, Colin Cassidy falls straight into a pinfall.
Wow.
I guarantee
Mason
you,
Ryan does not look
the
happy.
look in his eyes, Mason Ryan not going to forget about that one.
Up next, William Regal, Corey Graves, and Adrian Neville take on Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan. These two groups have waited long enough and will finally square off in our main event next.
You know, it's great to be the NXT commissioner because great decisions make great matches, make great entertainment for you. Last couple of weeks, things got out of hand with a few guys. 3, a matter of fact. Cesaro, Leo Kruger, Sami Zayn. Well, after what happened last week, I kind of gonna fix this thing. Next week, we will crown a true #1 contender. Zayn, Leo Kruger, Cesaro, all in the ring, one time, triple threat. Winner is the NXT #1 contender. That's the only way to sell it. That's the way we did.
Welcome back inside the NXT arena for our main event.
Graves and William Regal. My heart bleeds for you. I really have to hand it to them because no matter what we do to them or how bad it gets, they keep coming back. They keep coming back, and they fight, and for what? For what? Just for some foolish sense of pride. Well, you know what I think? I think that in time, they will realize that this was all a mistake. And in time, they will realize that I am a wolf raised by the lamb. And in time, they will find that this night, this very night right now, it was their ending. And the time itself, it belongs to Bray Wyatt. Follow the buzzards.
Simply haunting.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, combined weight of 581 pounds, Bray Wyatt and the NXT Tag Team Champions Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family.
Well, Brad, you heard Bray Wyatt say it right there. I am the wolf among sheep. I am in control, and right now the Wyatt family, those NXT tag team titles and the leadership of Bray Wyatt, they are in control.
It's ironic because he's got a sheep with him. You see that guy?
And their opponents, introducing first from Newcastle, England, weighing 198 pounds, Adrian Neville.
The man that gravity forgot and a former NXT tag team champion set to get some revenge on this demented trio.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 209 pounds, Corey Graves.
Corey Graves has said, you know what, I don't really like you that much, Adrian Neville, but the tag team titles and going after these two means more to me than anything, and all they want is retribution.
And from Blackpool, England, weighing 243 pounds, William Regal.
William Regal accepting the invitation from Graves and Neville to do six-man tag team battle with these monsters.
These monsters. Here's the original monster. They're the original demented one, William Regal.
one of our co-hosts here on NXT, taking to the ring, and he was a part of that brawl after the NXT Tag Team #1 contender spot matchup. He went in there to try and break things up as Cassius Ohno and Corey Graves got the victory and the right to face off against the Wyatt family next week. But before that can happen, this battle is going to go down.
I'll tell you what, no one's been more impressive than the Wyatt family, but this is going to be easily their toughest task yet to date.
And throwing William Regal into the mix here after Cassius Ohno sustained a shoulder injury during that skirmish. William Regal is a 4-time tag team champion. He has won 15 times a championship in WWE.
William Regal has been wrestling for over 20 years, Tom. That's older than I am.
Adrian Neville into the ring, a former champion in his own right here within NXT, going up against the behemoth Eric Rowan.
Well, you've got the highest flyer, Adrian Neville. You've got maybe the toughest guy in NXT, Corey Graves, and its most experienced competitor, William Regal. Ooh, Wyatt family could be in trouble.
Drop kick to the face there coming from Neville. And we've seen what the Wyatt family can do in these kinds of matchups. The same kind of matchup went down a few weeks ago. Substitute Cassius Ohno for William Regal. And the Wyatt family came away with a win in that one, but still, adding William Regal completely changes the atmosphere of this matchup.
Look at those southpaw elbows from William Regal. You know, I'm a southpaw, Tom.
You're a southpaw.
I have to assume William Regal is the leader of tonight's matchup, and you can see they are orchestrating brilliantly, keeping Eric Rowan in their corner. Great tag team work.
Corey Graves now the legal man in here against Rowan, and there is that size and strength we talked about. Now the efficiency of the Wyatts. Luke Harper making the tag in there, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Well, one 300-pounder tags out to another one. There's just, there might be too much size and strength in the Wyatt family for Corey Graves to deal with alone. He might want to get back to his corner.
Big drop kick coming there from Corey Graves, looking to bring the Wyatts into their quarter of the ring.
What is this?
Oh, Graves, a unique hold here on the ropes, and breaks it before he gets counted out of this matchup. Tag made, William Regal back into this matchup for Graves.
Oh. Well, that's cheap.
Look at him counting.
It's a page out of the Wyatts book.
Another tag made there. Adrian Neville's in.
Oh, look at this. Behind the referee's
like teacher,
back.
Like student. And Luke Harper now trying to collect himself outside of the ring.
Well, that tells you right there that William Regal orchestrating things right now.
The Wyatts regrouping here for just a moment. Can Neville, Graves, and Regal come out with the victory over the Wyatts? Find out as our main event rolls on.
Next week on NXT, Charlotte, the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer, the legendary Nature Boy Ric Flair, makes her NXT debut against Bayley. NXT champion Bo Dallas faces Sylvester LaForge's charge Scott Dawson. And by orders of NXT Commissioner Dusty Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Antonio Cesaro, and Leo Kruger will collide in a triple threat matchup to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. All this and a whole lot more next week on NXT.
Welcome back. You are looking into our main event here on NXT. Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan going up against the team of Adrian Neville, William Regal, and Corey Graves in six-man tag team action.
Right in the jaw, he's out.
Looking for the cover, Neville. Just a one count on Harper. It's already been a huge night here on NXT. We're going to see next week Charlotte, the daughter of Ric Flair, make her debut.
And did you see that?
I did. That was huge from Bray Wyatt. And also the main event next week, Adrian Neville and Corey Graves will get their shot at Luke Harper and Eric Rowan for the NXT Tag Team titles. But right now, they're in a world of trouble against the Eater of Worlds.
Well, Adrian Neville specifically is in a world of trouble. There might not be enough left of Adrian Neville to have a tag match next week.
We saw this a few weeks ago. The chemistry, the efficiency of the Wyatts. They're able to isolate their opponent in the corner. No way to make a tag, suffocating them from their teammates.
Of course. They're of one mind, of one body. They're sound. They've got a great leader, Bray Wyatt. He takes care of them. He tells them what to do. He makes sure they're in control at all times. They've got perfect strategy.
Just obliterating Neville there, looking for the cover. Harper cannot put away Adrian Neville.
They're also really big and strong, Tom. Really, really big.
Makes a tag there. In comes Eric Rowan, his so-called brother within this family.
They are brothers. They're not just so-called.
Harper.
They're a family. They're cohesive.
Looking for the huge slam from Rowan. Looking for the cover.
He's got him.
One half of the tag team champions cannot put away the former champ.
Eric Rowan strikes me as the type of guy who doesn't floss.
I don't think any of them would bother to floss.
They probably have wooden teeth.
Neville just trying to hang on here. His resilience and heart coming through in spades here. Now looking for this pump handle backbreaker we've seen before.
He'd probably trade all that heart in for a metal spine.
Looking for a cover. Hook to the leg, and Neville just somehow pushes his way out of that one.
He's gonna bend him in half.
You ever had that done to you, Brad?
No.
I don't think he'd be walking if that happened to you.
Well, Adrian Neville will not be walking after this one, and I don't know why the referee is not stopping this. Adrian Neville clearly not smart enough to know when enough is.
And Corey Graves and William Regal just dying to get into this matchup as Rowan and the rest of the family have completely isolated Adrian.
Of course they won in the matchup. It's not going to happen.
In comes Bray Wyatt off the tag. Now the legal man and just pounding away in the corner. Neville can't get any separation here, Brad.
He's out of it. Adrian Neville is completely out of it. Bray Wyatt's just toying with him at this point.
Neville finds a little bit of breathing room.
A little luck there. He just fell out of the way.
He's got two fresh teammates in the corner if he can make a tag.
They want it.
Trying to fend off the 300-pound Wyatt. Off the ropes.
No
Neville.
way.
Neville.
Oh, that's it. He's gonna get better. He's got him.
Hook to the leg. Wyatt might have it. No, Neville kicks out. Where is he finding the strength to kick out?
I don't know.
Another tag made. Harper comes in for Wyatt this time. Just continue to pound away on Adrian Neville, breaking him from the inside out.
Well, if you're Adrian Neville, I don't know at what point you just start focusing on the future and preserving your career, your livelihood. I'm sure he still needs to make money for his family.
He has said
He's still fighting.
He has said for weeks he wants to get retribution for what they did to his former partner Oliver Gray. He might do it here if he can make a towel.
No.
Oh my God!
Oh, he's out.
Looking for another cover.
It.
Harper might have it. No.
What? I just saw the back of his head slam off the mat. How's he? He's not awake. Look at him. He's clearly unconscious.
The heart of the jumping Geordie. The NXT Universe loves this kid.
He may have just kicked out by accident. I might try to pin him again right now. Hey, Corey Graves, what? I don't know why.
Imagine getting William Regal into this matchup right now.
Imagine. You're going to have to imagine because it's not going to happen in real life.
And the lockup right there with the shots to the chest. It just continues here.
Look at the way that Luke Harper's got his body in between Adrian Neville and the two men he's trying to tag. And Luke Harper's not a man that you can go through. You've got to go up, you've got to go around him somehow, but Oh, wait, did he just catch him with his knee?
Oh, wait, whoa.
Wait a
Neville looking for
second.
the roll-up, and Harper powers out. There goes Neville.
What?
Big shot to the gut.
He's still alive.
Fending off the monsters.
Uh-oh. Oh, he caught him. No, he didn't
Wait a
catch
minute.
him. Oh,
Oh, big kick to the
world?
head.
He's gonna.
Neville.
Is he gonna tag?
Just a few feet away. Avoids
He's
the elbow.
He's still aware.
Neville
Adrian Neville's
reaching
gonna
for his
make a
fellow.
tag.
Reaching for his fellow Englishman. He makes the
He
tag.
got Regal.
Here comes Regal with fire.
Oh!
Oh! Harper
The tide has officially turned.
never saw it coming. Here comes Regal. The man's been fighting since he was 15 years old. Oh!
Exploder suplex from William Regal. He's not
To the
done.
corner,
He's
looking to
not
take
done.
out
He's
everybody.
going into the Wyatt family's corner.
Regal like a man possessed.
He's a madman. William Regal is a madman. This matchup is completely turned around.
Regal looking to use that experience to his advantage. Off the ropes,
that
the
knee.
trembler to the head. That might put
He-
away Harper.
well, that is it.
Look to the leg. No, Rowan
timely
with the
breakup.
save. Graves coming in after the red-bearded Rowan. Oh, and he tackles him out.
The crossbody from Corey Graves took him out of the ring.
Chaos on NXT.
What is Adrian Neville doing?
Neville.
What is he doing?
Oh, he
No!
flies. Taking out both his teammate and his opponent. Regal and Harper still the two legal men in this matchup.
Who's left? Who's left? Oh, Bray Wyatt
The
is
one-
left.
The one fresh superstar, Bray Wyatt.
Uh-oh. Can Regal even defend himself right now?
Regal fighting
Oh,
with
Bray's got
everything.
him.
Oh, no. Sister Abigail.
Oh, he.
Wyatt, the hook to the leg. The Wyatts win.
Oh, that is nasty.
Here are your winners, the Wyatt family.
Well, that flurry there from William Regal really looked like it was going to be what would punch their ticket to a victory here over the Wyatt family. Finally get some retribution with Bray Wyatt and the NXT Tag Team Champions coming out on top again. Adrian Neville, after finally breaking free of the Wyatts, look at the
Good
altitude
grief.
on this one. The corkscrew taking out both Rowan and Graves. And then Regal in a vulnerable
Bray had
position.
it. Well, Adrian Neville showed his athleticism, but he also showed his youth. He left the Bray Wyatt family with a numbers advantage, and Bray Wyatt took advantage.
Bray Wyatt and his family once again in complete control here on NXT.